So, much like the fear of rejection and failure, this topic sounds like it'd be on the polar opposite end, but actually it's rather similar, and that is the fear of success. Which, when you say it out loud, it does sound kind of silly because, I mean, it kind of is. An example of this, which I think would apply to most people, is when you apply for a job and, well, you haven't even applied for it yet, but you're thinking about applying for it, but you're imagining you're successful with it. And then you start worrying about all the things that come with being successful with applying with this job, getting a new job somewhere. Maybe you think you don't know what you're doing. Maybe they're going to ask you to do things that you're not sure what to do. And you talk yourself out of the job, not because you think you're going to be terrible at it, but because you're afraid of actually getting the job. Which is very strange because on one hand, you probably worried and think that they're going to reject you. And on the other hand, you really don't want to be successful and get the job because, well, maybe you're just not good enough. Which is very strange because within the same sort of thought, you're worried that you're not going to get it. But if you do get it, you're worried that you still shouldn't have got it, which is bizarre because if you're successful and they've chosen you, that's down to them. It's not for you to decide whether you're successful for the job or not. You've applied for it. Let them decide. Don't go stopping your own opportunities before you even get there. And within the writing sphere, it would be like going to apply to an agent or a publishing company with your book, and you stop before doing so because you worry that, oh, what if I do that and they start giving me deadlines and I won't be able to do the deadlines, and maybe I'll get really successful and I'll maybe do public speaking and do book readings in front of millions of people, and I don't want to do that, so maybe I just shouldn't apply at all. All this that's rushing into your head that hasn't happened yet is a world where you're successful, where you've made it. Right? But you're saying no to it because for some reason you're telling yourself you won't be able to deal with possibilities that may or may not come with doing it. And it's still only a marginal chance that all of this would even happen. But before it does, you shut yourself down, which is completely bizarre. Like, don't worry about it. Like, if you do live readings of your book in front of millions of people, you're going to be having a pretty sweet life, I assure you, and that's not going to be anything to worry about. And if they give you deadlines aren't necessarily a bad thing. You can talk to people and move deadlines. They're not always stuck in stone. So the idea that you can create this world where you're successful in, but then go, maybe not. Not for me, maybe I'll just stay here. It's like, what are you talking about? I guess the important thing to remember is that if this did happen, and all of your worst successful dreams come true, it doesn't happen overnight. It very, very rarely happens overnight. Super rarely. I mean, if it does happen overnight, I mean, congratulations. That's amazing. But yes, there will be ups and downs. It's a slow and gradual process. It's nothing to be fearful of because it's not something set in stone. Deadlines can be moved. You can talk to people. Things can be changed. There's nothing to be fearful of. Turn that fear into excitement because you will be in control. No one can force you to do anything. And there's no reason to miss out on any opportunities that you'd like to go after. But yes, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.